Hello everyone, welcome back to the Tarot Big. I'm Debbie and I'm here with your tarot reading for the 4th of January 23. Hope you're all doing well. As soon as I press record on my camera, my nose starts to run and I get a cough. I've been perfectly fine all day. Right. Let's give these cards a shuffle. See what we have for a message for today. The 4th. Okay. We've given them a good do. Right, what we've got then coming up for our current situation card today is the 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups is contemplation mode, okay? You're contemplating an offer, you're contemplating several offers on the table here. Okay, you don't quite want to go for it yet. We don't know why. We might come to that conclusion in a minute. Leading us into this situation was yesterday's outcome card, the Star. Aquarius energy. So, perhaps we're getting an offer that's been our wish come true, because in the past here we have the Wish card. And in the future energy, we're seeing that Devil card again, which also came out in yesterday's reading. Just going to rearrange my crystals. Right, so the Devil energy is back with us in full force for 23. Right then. So we might have some temptations coming towards us, so let's be on our guard for that. I mean, this could be any kind of temptation. This could be love, a love obsession. This could be an addiction. This could be any kind of addiction problem. This could be a highly sexual relationship that's coming up here in the future. So what we've got is the 4 of Cups coming in our future, in our current placements. So the 4 of Cups tells us that we're maybe a little bit bored right now. We're not quite satisfied yet. It's kind of like looking back on our life, okay, and being a bit detached emotionally. Like I say, I do see this as offer or offers on the table for you, but something's not quite right. Something's not quite right. We're gonna clarify this card in a minute anyway. Your mind is certainly on love. Your mind is certainly on love. I see that. It's on. You started to regain focus on love, because I feel like, I mean, I say emotionally detached because that's what this energy is, because you're trying to gain a better perspective on your situation. You know, you're stepping back and you're looking down on your situation. So you're becoming bored and stagnant with life, and you're reviewing your options. And this is about reviewing options, reviewing choices, particularly in love. Now, for somebody, in the past here, they could have had spiritual growth, because the Star can indicate that, but it certainly does indicate clarity in a situation. Perhaps you've taken some heed over your life, you have reassessed your goals, and you're now starting to focus on love. That could be it. It could be that you've taken some creative inspiration there in the past. But whatever it is, it seems like your wishes are coming to fruition here. You're seeing some wish come to fruition. You're seeing happiness, you're seeing fulfillment in some area of your life there as we lead in. Perhaps the focus has not been on love here in the past. Perhaps it's been on other areas of your life. You may have had fulfillment in other areas of your life, such as career. That could have been the case for somebody. Now, what we're getting here in the future is this Devil energy coming in. We may be being asked here to think about ego, to think about our fears, the inner fears, to think about what might be holding us back. That also could be an option. It doesn't necessarily have to be something harmful, but it can be. It can have, it's like the opposites. You can have a sexual desire, a sexual obsession, and it could either be harmful or not. It's kind of either side of the coin what we get with this Devil card. Usually it's self-inflicted, what we're seeing is self-inflicted, okay, when we get in the Devil card. So yeah, let's get some clarification on these cards. So we're seeing Capricorn there as well, Capricorn and Aquarius. Let's have a look. We're getting the Page of Swords again, which we also get today. And again, it's coming in to clarify our stars. These are 2 Aquarius cards. So Aquarius energy, strong. Coming in to clarify the 4 of Cups. We're seeing the Page of Wands, so another page. And then coming in to clarify that Devil card is the 10 of Wands. So something overwhelming us here in the future. A burden. Taking on too much. Interesting. I'm going to look at the bottom card also. I thought that was helpful yesterday when we did that. The Knight of Cups. Because that's given us like an overall energy. So today's situation, then, we've got the 4 of Cups. It's being clarified by the Page of Wands. So what we're seeing with the Page of Wands is we're receiving some information. It's generally good news that's coming in when we're seeing the Page of Wands. Now, it could be something that you're very passionate about. So it could be a love interest that's coming in. You could be hearing from somebody you wanted to hear from. What we've got in the past here with this Page of Swords is that curious, inquisitive energy. So perhaps you've had your eye on someone and your wishes have come true. That person has got in touch. That is how I'm seeing it. That is how I'm seeing this reading. We've definitely got somebody has been paying a very close eye on their wish, on their dream. We saw this yesterday, and I said, don't lose sight of, I think I called it don't lose sight of your vision, because that came to me afterwards when I was editing, that's what we were doing there, losing sight of the vision. Here in today's reading, it's interesting because that's coming in our past energy, the vision, the focus on the vision, the being vigilant. Somebody definitely has a very, very clear idea of what it is they're looking for. And I feel like you have got an offer coming in. If it's not coming in, if you've not coming in the current, it's very, very near future this, that you're going to be hearing what you want to hear. I do feel like in this imagery, the person here is very focused on this. They're really taking themselves out of the situation, and they're looking down. It's like they're looking down, like taking a new perspective of a situation. Perhaps you've told yourself, no, you'll wait for this person to get in touch with you. You won't be the one to make contact with them. You'll wait for them to get in touch with you, which we would see happening here with this Page of Wands. When we're being told we're in the early stages of a situation, yeah, so this is like the beginning, it's the offer, that's how I see it. It's the very early stages. It's having a very optimistic attitude to love, or a new, something new, a new creative investment that you're passionate about, yeah, you're being very optimistic about that. But I also feel like you're being sensible as well. I really see you taking a hard look at your life and thinking, right, what's missing from my life? What do I need? Does this person have the qualities that I'm looking for? Are they going to bring to the table what I need? Or do I need to look elsewhere in the pool? But I do think that you're curious, and I think that you're curious, about this dream and meeting this dream, meeting this vision, meeting your expectations, and this offer that's coming in is sparking some interest in you for sure. I do see somebody really contemplating on, is this the wish? Is this the wish coming in? Is this what I've manifested? Is it coming to fruition? Particularly if it's somebody you have had your eye on that's now getting in touch. Now, in the future, what we're seeing is the 10 of Wands coming in. So the 10 of Wands is that energy of being overwhelmed and burdened by something, by taking on too much. Now you're at the end of a cycle because it's a 10, right? So it's the end of it. You come into the end. The burden will start to lessen and struggles will come to an end. That's kind of what the message is when we see the 10 of Wands. That's what we're getting. The end is in sight. But whatever you're committing yourself to is taking its toll. It's exhausting. It's just too much. It's just one responsibility too many. And it has something to do with the devil. So it has something to do with your own fear, your own negativity. You know, you're placing too much. You might be placing too much responsibility on yourself. That's where this negativity is coming in. You know, this negative thoughts, obsessional thoughts, unwilling to give up control, unwilling to drop something, unwilling to sacrifice. You know, this is quite a stubborn energy. Both these cards together would be quite stubborn. Doing everything yourself. The 10 of Wands energy is someone who takes it all on themselves, that doesn't accept help from anybody. And that would be negative. That would be a negative. You know, thinking that you can do everything on your own. Perhaps if this is somebody who has some form of addiction problem and this starts to creep in the future here, you know, perhaps you need to seek some help. You can't deal with this addiction problem on your own. You need to accept help from people. The offers may be coming in here to help you, you know. That could be relevant for some people watching. Because it will become harmful, you know. The devil, like I say, it's double-edged sword. It could be harmful, this. It could be abusive. It could be an abusive, harmful situation, a toxicity. And it's too much. It's just too much. Now, I don't know where this comes from, because here what we're seeing, to start us off, we're seeing really good energy coming in here. We're seeing creativity. We're seeing strong intuitions. We're seeing clarity. We're seeing, you know, happiness, joy on a situation. Yeah, it's early days. You're optimistic about something. But I feel like an offer's coming in and you're really taking it seriously. You're thinking, well, something's not quite right with my life. I'm a bit bored. I could do with something else in my life. Is this the right option to take right now? Whether it's, you know, it doesn't have to be love for others. It could be a new career or taking on a new hobby. But perhaps you're thinking about, do I want to? Because will it push me? Will it push me limits? You know, have I got the capacity to take on anything else right now? Because what we're seeing is our energy is the Knight of Cups. Now, the Knight of Cups would be a very, very charming man, love offer coming in the table. With it being a Knight... What the hell was that? Excuse me, I had an interruption there. With it being the Knight of Cups, was this person very romantic, very flirtatious, okay? Knows how to charm somebody. You know, it's usually a man. It's usually a male energy that we're seeing, because it's a younger male and perhaps a water sign. Now, this would be an offer or an invitation. It would be fun. It's coming in very fun, because the Knight of Cups doesn't take life too seriously. But obviously that can have another side to it, can't it? Because it can just be all about the sex or the you know, having the fun times and not necessarily there for the long-term commitment, okay? So I think maybe that's what you're contemplating here. Is this person going to be? Is this person the wish? Are they going to fulfill my dreams? Are they going to fulfill me emotionally, or are they just, you know, they're 1 minute gone the next, you know? But certainly this is a very, very charming individual that's coming in. It could even, for some of you, be a past lover, like I say, or somebody that you've had your eye on there, certainly in the past, that's coming in. Yeah. You may have heard it all before, but it's coming in for a second chance. Again, it's early days of a situation. Let's pull some more cards, see if we can get any more insight on today. That wants to come out, and that is communication. It's messages going back and forth. So again, we're seeing the same message. This is communication. This is new romance. That wants to come out as well. It's the Tower again. The Tower. This is sudden. This is a sudden development. Sudden developments. Temptations. Any other messages? Whoops. Now, it's interesting. The Lovers came out there in reverse, but it did fall out. I'm getting the Magician and the Lovers. I'm going to take that card there on the... It's going to be on the bottom. It's the Lovers in reverse. Okay. We've got two majors. We've got the majors coming out. And again, the Tower. And I think the Tower came out yesterday as well. The Eight of Wands, this is a budding new romance. I do see this as the beginning of something. Is this person right for you? Do you know they're not right for you? You know, is there something about this person? Are they already attached? Like I say, have you been there before with this person? It's not gone well. Whatever it is, this proposal that's come in, this offer, this invitation from the Knight of Cups type person that I've seen, is coming in sudden. It's dramatic. It's a dramatic change. It's coming really fast. The messages back and forth, they're going very fast. It's happened very suddenly. I see social media, because I've got the Page of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Social media has been important here between this communication. This is a dramatic change. It's causing a storm. It's causing a storm. It's like the storm within the teacup is what I'm getting. You're really contemplating this offer. You're really contemplating this offer. And is it because of what's gone before? Is it because you know this is going to be trouble, maybe? What we've got in the future is the Magician. The Magician is very powerful. A very powerful source. A very skilled person. Can be very manipulative. Can be very controlling when I'm seeing it with the Devil card there also. Can be an overbearing energy. We're seeing someone who's got lots of inner power, inner wisdom. You know, it's... like I say, so somebody very skilled, somebody who's able to manifest, someone really with very strong powers, spiritually. This could be your energy. You could be manifesting here in the future. Or this could be somebody that wants to come in to try and help, because I feel like here you're needing help. I feel like you're needing help. You need to be taken away from whatever this toxic situation is, which is completely bearing down on you. It's too much. It's took its toll. And then we see, and I wanted to, it kind of all fell out, didn't it? But I was keen to take this Lovers in reverse, because I feel it may shed some light. Because what we're seeing with the Lovers in reverse is an unhealthy, toxic relationship, right? It's not the harmonious, loving, cooperation, loving partnership, you know, where two people are on the same page. This is two people who are not on the same page. There's some form of imbalance, okay? There's stalking, obsession. We've got stalking and obsession here with the Page of Swords and the Devil. We've got a stalker energy on the table with the Magician also. Could be quite a dangerous, toxic energy. We're seeing also the Lovers in reverse can indicate temptation. The Devil also temptation. Power. The power being in your hands. So again, what could be relevant here is an affair. A love affair. Something that's moving out of control. Yeah, early stages of it. And I feel like you're in the early stages of it. It's all been very nice, very charming, very flirtatious. But I think if you carry on, It's a storm. It's starting to brew. It's starting to brew now. It's going to be, whatever this is coming in the future, it spills over. It becomes very, very toxic. I do see a toxic relationship. We see lack of trust. It could be inappropriate in some way. There could be an inappropriate relationship going on here. Something really unhealthy. And because of some sort of unhealthy obsession, it could be a sexual obsession. The cat wants to come in. Come on. You're knocking my camera, aren't you? All right. Right. So in interesting developments there. Let's pull one more on this tower. Why is this tower in the reading today for the 4th of January? Why is this tower here? The 3 of Wands, so the 3. And the 2 of Cups. Okay. Making plans. So what we've got here is 2 people. This is a couple coming together in union. A loving union. Making plans. But it's causing a storm in whatever this relationship is. You know, people may not agree with it. Your family, your friends may not agree with you going into this relationship. Like I say, it could be unhealthy because there might be a third party. We're seeing the 3. There might be someone else involved. This could be like an illicit affair. It will take its toll. It will take its toll on you. But for now, it does seem like the dream. It seems like the wish. And you're rushing in. And I see this charming man coming in. The Knight of Cups came in. It's a charming man. He's certainly saying the right things. It's it's like sparking your interest, sparking your passion. You've got the power at your fingertips. Good luck with your situation. I will see you tomorrow. Take care.